Hey, what's up, Rise of Kingdoms? It's Bye here. Today, I'm going to show you guys how you can use 550 Sargon effectively. I know this video might not apply to a lot of you guys because you guys already unlocked his 4 skills, but it like a good to know information for a lot of you guys. Okay. So what you guys looking at right now is a recorded video of me killing the last boss for the KvK in KvK Hell level. So I'm using like Guan and Sargon with mixed T5 and T4. My Alex and Hero using T4 here. My Nevsky and Joan using T5. My Sapio and Mermaid using T4. My XY and William using T4. My Humanitor Artemisia using T4. And I'm using a free-to-play Crystal Tech in this KvK. So just showing you guys here, this one is a KvK health level difficulty. The final boss can be pretty hard to beat for some of the free-to-play player. But the reason I want to choose this one to show you guys because this one is like a long battle, right? Like a battle that will last probably for more than 40 seconds. So in this video, right? So the way Sargon 5550 work is that you can stack his 10 stack of debuff or debuff, okay, 10 or debuff on the target for a long time. As you can see right here, I don't even need to kill that healer thing at the corner. I can just keep the fight going. Okay. And after the battle here, I'm going to show you guys some of the report so that you know what I'm talking about. So that is we're done. Right, that's done with the fight with the final boss in the hell level. So here's some of the report that I can show you guys. So this one is Nevsky and Joan. Right, if you go into the battle log, if you go to turn, let's say turn 16, right here we got a skill damage taken plus 21% at turn 16. As I go to turn 20, right, skill damage taken plus 30% here. So with 10 stack of debuff, right, usually if you have a 5551 or expertise Sargon, it will remove the 10 stack of debuff and you will get a certain amount of damage. But because my Sargon is 5550, the debuff will still there, right? So skill damage taken plus 30%, turn 26, skill damage taken plus 30% here as well. Maybe I have to move my camera a little bit, make it a little bit smaller so you can see a little bit easier here. So skill damage taken, as you can see right here, skill damage taken plus 30% right here. Okay. Turn 27, skill damage taken plus 30%. Turn 33, skill damage taken still plus 30%. Turn 37, skill damage taken still plus 30%. Turn 39, skill damage taken still plus 30%, right? So from turn 20 to turn 39, right? So 20 turn 20 second, I get my 30% skill damage taken on the target. And that applies for every single marches that I attack on the same target. So the more marches you attack on the target, the more benefit you will get from that 30% damage taken increase. As you can see right here, this one is my Humanitor and Artemisia. I should get somewhere around plus 30% skill damage taken here from turn 20 as well. Right, turn 28 still skill damage taken plus 30%. Here 35 still skill damage taken plus 30%. And as I mentioned, right, it works for every single march. It's that attacking on the same target that getting the debuff from my Sargon. As long as there is no other Sargon attacking on the same target, I should be able to maintain that 30% skill damage taken increase for as long as I can continue attacking on that target and that target doesn't die. Okay, so I would say 5550 Sargon can be very good for swarming down flag, especially for like a mega well big spender, someone who can afford to swarm on the flag for a long time, right? And a lot of time a flag defense can last like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, And if you can maintain, if you can have that one Sargon, Grand and Sargon marches d5, preferably swarming on that flag together with 9 other marches with no other Sargon, okay? And if you can maintain that market swarming for the duration of like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it's can work very well. I can tell you guys right now, it can work very well. For me, as a free-to-play, very low spender player, my power is not allow me to swarm very often. The reason I'm keeping Sargon at 550 is also because I wanted to test him out in Ark of Osiris. But in Ark of Osiris, he's not that very. It's not very effective because a lot of time when I try to swarm down a building, I often get killed. So I cannot maintain my swarm for a very long time. But I still need to try more. But so far, right, I think a 5550 Sargon can work very well in that situation when you swarm on a target that will last for at least like 4 seconds or more. In like a big murderboard, huge murderboard situation, I found that 5550 Sargon is not very effective because the target died very quickly. uh, but like I think in like a fight, in like a smaller murderboard side fighting, let's say like a 10 marches for the 10 marches, or like only 2 or 3 player fighting, I find that Sargon can be very helpful in that kind of situation where you fight for like a much longer period of time, where the target doesn't die very quickly. I found that he can be very good. So for me using Sargon 5550 right now, often is that if I go for like a big murder fight, I'm not using Sargon. But if like it's like a downtime for me or for my kingdom, and also downtime for the enemy, or when I go to like a smaller murder ball fight, maybe like 3 or 4 player fight only, then I'll bring Sargon out with like Juan and Sargon, and that is when I feel he's most effective with his debuff, because now I can fight for a long time. But again, like in KvK, a lot of time people fight and they run, and then you have to chase down the enemy as well. So sometimes you might not able to maintain the contact on the same target. So that is the biggest issue with Sargon on the open field. That is what makes him not very effective, because people move, right? People move on the battlefield. It's not just 5550 Sargon, even expertise Sargon as well. Very difficult for you to maintain that a 10 stack of debuff. But if you can afford to swarm a flag, and if you have a 5550 Sargon, I would strongly recommend you to give it a try, okay? And you will see like a huge difference in the swarm. Like I would try to, I think I tried to use Grand and Sargon to swarm a couple of flag in my KvK, and it was pretty good, right? The outcome was pretty good. I would love to be able to have a max crystal tech to swarm with Grand and Sargon, but unfortunately I use free-to-play crystal tech, and sometimes I take like a loss, but like it helps rarely, so it's okay. But yeah guys, today I just want to make a quick video to show you guys how do I use Sargon, and how do I think you can use Sargon 5550 effectively. I know a lot of you guys probably unlock his 4 skill already, so this video might not apply for a lot of you guys, but it's a good to know information. And hey, thanks for watching the video guys. Peace.